Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you yet again with another weekly video. And man, this week was a fantastic week. Basically, I got a lot of cool stuff. Happened here. So as usual, we're just gonna get right into it. So we'll start with today. Actually, today at Toys R Us, popped in there this morning and scored this green machine. There's that guy. It's the Pontiac Le Mans. It is the New York City Police Department, New York, New York. Pretty sweet little greenie there. This one is, if I can see the number through the plastic here, I think it says 234. So anyway, not going to open this one up. So I'm not going to open up the one because this one probably is going to end up being traded or something to my buddy Angel, AR Hotbox. Shout out to you, buddy. He collects this Hot Pursuit series in earnest, and I will definitely end up hooking him up with that in some way, shape, or form. So that's where that's going. Also at Toys R Us today, from the Blue Collar series, I got this sweet 71 Ford F100. This lifted Ford. This truck is just awesome looking. Would love to find the green machine in this one. It looks fantastic. It's a green body green machine, and it just looks great. So definitely wouldn't mind having that one either. But we're gonna free the piece on this one in the next segment. And then we've got the Chevy two-door sedan from Johnny Lightning. This is Muscle Cars USA 2017 release 4 version B, which I've already showed you the version A car in a previous video. And again, we're going to free the piece on this one as well in the second half of this video. So stay tuned for that. And then I'll show the version A one next to it too. Let's see here. What else happened this week? Well, my buddy Suresh came over last night, and he had picked up this Johnny Lightning for me, which I did not have. So this is your AMC Gremlin, 1972 AMC Gremlin in blue. And we're definitely going to open this guy up. And then we got these two Supers, which this is kind of like a pending trade. So I still owe them something for these, but we are going to free the piece on these two Supers in the second half of this video as well. So stay tuned for that. That'll be 2 of 3 Supers we're going to open in this video. And then we're also going to open up a couple of green machines in this video, this being one. So this was an RAOK from my buddy Suresh, which I'll put his Instagram name down in the description of this video. This is number 57. This is from the Running on Empty series. He found this at Hobby Lobby in his area and hooked me up with it. So thank you very, very much for that, bud. You know you didn't have to do that. That is very, very awesome of you. Let's see what else happened. Oh yeah, another RAOK this week that I got in the mail. This is from @DustKingpin on Instagram. I'll put his Instagram name in the description of this video as well. Randomly messaged me and said, hey, I got something for you. Give me your address. I'm sending it your way. This is from the Blue Collar series, Series 3 again, same series as the Ford F100. This is the green machine of this Volkswagen Panel, Type 2 panel. So that is really cool. This one is number 30. So we are going to open up this one as well, and then I'll show you this one in the regular one. I think I showed the regular one last week. So thank you very much for that, Dustin. That just was out of the blue. That's a true RAOK. I have no idea. And then he just messaged me saying you needed my address, and he was going to send me this. So sweet. Thank you very, very much for that. Let's see what else. I guess if we're sticking with RAOKs, let's go on to this, because my third one of this week, I've just been, I don't know, people have been very, very kind to me this week, including my buddy Crazy Todd, who picked me up a bunch of mainline Hot Wheels, which I paid him for, but the one thing I didn't pay him for, and he just gave me, was this. Boom! Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR Super Treasure Hunt. Thank you very much for that. We are going to free the piece on this guy in the second half of this video. So we'll be opening that up as well. That'll be another super we're going to open. And then, of course, you picked me up some of the mainline cars that I wanted. Here's the regular of the Skyline. These will just blow by really quick because I am going to open them all up in the second segment. We got the Ford GT, Camaro, the Beetle. I'll show these real quick here. 57 Chevy, Pagani Huayra, the Chevy 2. So a lot of good cars in that case. Oh, here's another one of those Moon Eyes Camaros. Let's see here. Tune Charger Daytona, the Cougar. Oh, I collect this Cougar casting, so that's awesome to get another one of those. Custom 53 Chevy. So these would be the highlights of that case. You got me a couple of the Volkswagen T2s. That Porsche, that's sweet. That Porsche 911, which I think, yeah, it's new for 2018. So this is a brand new casting. So that's cool. So we'll definitely take a look at that. Loose, another one of those. And then 2 each of these, the Nissan 180 SX Type X and the custom Ford Maverick. All right, so got all of those. We're going to open up like one of each of those or whatever in the second half of this video. I also, at stores, got a couple of these Johnny Lightnings, which we will also open up. These are on just smashed cards, okay? She discounted them, the lady there discounted them to $336 a piece, so I picked up the 2 cars that are left there that I did not have from this series. This is Street Freaks 2017 Release 3, so we got the Plymouth GTX and the Chevy Corvette C5. Also, my buddy Jeremy Bolter just randomly gave me this van. So this is pretty cool. It's some cheap China thing, but really cool because I'm a van collector. Sun van, and it's got the bubble window, and that's pretty cool. We'll shoot that by the camera in the second half close up. And other than that, I got mail from Heavy Metal 164. Shout out to Travis, my good buddy. I already did a video on that earlier in the week, but we are going to show those pieces, or some of them pretty close up here. So that includes, we got the Nissan. Just a real quick recap, Lamborghini Silhouette, this is a CM's Diecast, Papa John's Camaro, this awesome piece that was missing from my Auto World collection, and these 2 Hollywood pieces, which we will open up. And then, since I'm opening up this Big Lebowski car, we might as well open up the Sobchak Security, also from the movie. So we're going to open up the dude's car. And we're also going to open up that van. So that's it. So that's it for this half. We're going to go ahead and flip the camera around. As usual, I got to get out a blade. I got to cut open all these green lights. And then we'll open up all these Hot Wheels and all that good stuff. So we're going to start freeing some pieces. All right. All right, guys. So let's start with some Greenlight. And just real quickly first, we got that 76 Pontiac here. New York City Police Department, New York City, New York. Hot Pursuit Series, 25th edition. Is this really the 25th series? Yeah, it is. Series 25 of these Hot Pursuit cars. So this car is pretty cool. Like I said, though, we are not going to open this one because this will not be staying in my collection. But glad to find it, and I'm sure somebody is going to enjoy that quite a bit. But we will open up one of those castings. Here's this one, Sheriff Buford T. Justice's 77 Pontiac Le Mans. It's Smokey and the Bandit. Pretty cool. Go ahead and I already cut it, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up. And there it is. Really cool. This is a pretty much a new tooling from Greenlight, and looks really good. This is a different year than the car that I found the Green Machine of, and the difference is, which you're probably not going to be able to see too much in the package, but the front grille is different, which Greenlight likes to do this to, differentiate between years, so that is pretty cool. But anyway, so here is this car. It's a really nice color brown. Got a little something on the back there. Nice little light bar. Appears to be in good order. No issues with this one. It's a good roller. Looks pretty good. Let's see if I can get this hood open. Yeah. Ooh, the hood, that motor in there actually looks really good. One of these days I'll get a better camera and I'll be able to zoom into this stuff. But man, that is pretty cool right there. And actually, you know what I can do? Hang on here. Sorry for this little delay. Of course, this is going to make this video a long one again here. Maybe I can get in close. Boom. There's that. You can see that air on the air cleaner there. So pretty cool. Pretty nice little detail in there. That was a little macro lens attachment for my wonderful iPhone 4S, which is what I shoot my videos on. Yes, I'm still using an iPhone 4. So one of these days, we will get a new camera. But anyway, so here's that. Looking pretty good. I dig it. I dig it a lot. Really cool little Greenlight piece. That is really awesome from a cool movie too. So there is that guy. Then let's go to, this is another one. This is another, I believe, new tooling. The 73 Ford Gran Torino. I'm pretty sure this is a new tooling from Johnny Lightning from Greenlight as well. And this is the Dude's Torino. And it looks pretty cool. So this has got a weathered look to it, obviously. It's supposed to look like it's got dents in the side. And I think they did a pretty good job on this one. Really cool to get it. I love this movie that this car is from. So fantastic that they decided to do it. I was glad they did. When I saw that they came out with the van from it, which we'll open up in a second here. See if I can get this hood open. Yep, there it is. And the engine looks clean. I wish on these dirty cars, though, they would make the actual like engine and stuff look a little junky and dirty and greasy, too. I think that would be a nice touch. But they don't, and that's okay. So here's this guy looking great, though. Good roller. Pretty sweet little car. So I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you very much, Travis, for that one. And then, of course, let's just open up this guy real quick. This Chevy G20 van. This is from Hollywood Series 15. And here is this guy. Again, this does have a little bit of a weathered or dirty look. Looks like the van was used for something else before you got a hold of it. And this one definitely has rolling issues. I think it's because the tire's on a little wonky. That could probably be fixed, but I'm not going to spend time on it in this video, of course. But either way, I think they did a good job of it. Looks pretty awesome. And really cool, two cool little movie cars right there. I think that's pretty awesome. I do like the Greenlight Hollywood series. It's the most produced series from Greenlight. They make the most of these out of any other series. So, I mean, they make a lot of them, up in the 12,000 range usually, sometimes a little higher. So, but really, really cool. I dig them. I think they're awesome. All right, so there is that. Sticking with Greenlight for a minute. Here is the Blue Collar Series Ford F100 with a lift. This truck without the lift I don't really care for so much, but this one with the lift is just awesome. I really, really like it. So much that I probably will get almost every variation of this as it comes out, as long as they're not too difficult to get. I don't really care about getting all the Green Machines, but having the Green Machine of this one in particular would be nice, just because where you see red on this vehicle, it is Green Machine colored. And I think it looks fantastic. I saw a picture of somebody who had one on Instagram, and I saw a picture of that. I think that was, I'm trying to remember the Instagram name, sorry. Mike, I think his name is. But anyway, really, really cool. So here's that truck. And then just to show you a couple that have already been out. I don't know if I have all the variations of it, but I got 3. So here's this one. I think this is from the Running on Empty series. And then I think this one, I don't remember which series this was. Maybe this was on the Blue Collar series as well. I'm not sure. But just 2 fantastic looking Ford trucks. I mean, even if you're not a Ford truck fan, this casting just, you can't really argue with it. It looks really, really good. And with the lift, it looks just awesome. So really cool to have that little trio there. So digging those. And then moving on, sticking with Greenlight, we got this guy, which was the RAOK from Dustin at Dust Kingpin. Volkswagen Type 2 panel from the Blue Collar Series 3. We'll go ahead and open it up. And there's your Green Machine number 30. So this one's pretty basic for Green Machine. It's just got the green rims, but it does look pretty good. It does complement the vehicle nicely. And then here is the standard one. So I guess if you weren't really looking hard, it would be one you might be able to miss, just because it's just from the side you just see that green there, but then obviously when you look underneath the base, you got a difference there. So thank you very much for that RAOK, completely unexpected, and I really appreciate you contributing to my ever-growing VW Greenlight collection, which is ridiculous. I just put together like a spreadsheet, basically, of all the variations of this casting and the other Greenlight bus castings, and Beetle castings, for that matter, that I have, and then ones that I'm missing. So I actually know exactly what I have and what I'm missing, or at least I will, hopefully, after tonight. I think I have to do one more variation. I think the Samba bus, I still have to put all those variations in a spreadsheet. So anyway, that's how I track my collection nowadays, with Google Sheets. So pretty fantastic. If you guys ever want to see what I have in my collection, I can actually share a link to those sheets, and you can see what I have and what I don't, and pretty much see all the variations of certain castings. I also do it for these vans. Here's the Dodge B100. This is an RAOK as well from my buddy Suresh. Fantastic number 57 from the Running on Empty Series 3. And of course I pulled out the regular one as well. Again, this one's just a green rim one, but green rims do look really good with this red colored van. And really neat. The back sits a little low on this one. That's interesting. But really cool. Nice to have another van green machine. I definitely collect all the VW, I collect all the Greenlight vans as well. So that's another casting I like to have. Alright, so then real quick what we'll do is we'll buzz through stuff from Heavy Metal 164. If you saw my video unboxing of this stuff, I described this car in somewhat detail. This Roadrunner. This is a very tough Auto World vehicle to find, and it was one of the last missing pieces from my regular non-chase Auto World collection, which now I'm still missing 2 cars, one of which is on the way, and the other one I'm missing is a red Galaxy convertible. From from Premium Release 3, not Licensed Premium Release 3. So that's the only other, that's the only standard one I'm missing yet. So this is really cool to check this off the list. Thank you very much, Travis. I know you didn't want to give it up, but thank you for doing so. And then here, moving on to Johnny Lightning. Here's that Nissan 350Z that he hooked me up with. Very nice looking car. Really cool. To add this one to the collection, I dig it. This one's got rubber tires. It's pretty awesome. And then this Johnny Lightning Papa John's Camaro. That's pretty sweet. As I told you in the last video, I used to work for Papa John's back in the day, back when I was in college. I delivered pizzas. Sweet job to have, by the way. Fantastic job, especially for college kids. So really fun. That was awesome. And then this guy right here, this is really cool. This is a CM's Diecast. I think CM stands for Colorful Models. Anyway, these are imports. I think they're from Japan. I don't know a whole lot about the company. I know they mostly do rally cars, but I am lucky enough to have a couple of Lamborghinis in my collection. Actually, 2 other ones besides this one from CM's, and they all are very nice, very detailed. They got quite a bit of weight to them. They have plastic bases, but they still feel heavy and substantial. Lens detail for those taillights. Just a really fantastic model. I will take some really cool pictures of this one and put it up on Instagram at some point here. Alright, so there's that. Then, let's see here. Here's that cool van that Jeremy Bolter got me, or picked me up. This thing's pretty neat, man. It's a Bedford, made in China. So I'm not really familiar with it. I think I have another one of these somewhere, but it's totally beat up. It's got a little bit of suspension. It's got the bubble window, sun van. I think it's pretty cool, actually. So thank you very much, Jeremy, for that one. Fantastic. All right, so then let's move on. So the last thing we're going to do here is crack some super treasure hunts, but let's go through some Johnny Lightning yet. So here is the version A of the 55 Chevy. I just picked up version B, so we're going to go ahead and crack that one. These are limited to 2,000 pieces. Muscle Cars USA. This is 2017 release 4, which is just hitting pegs now. So this is version B. You'll likely, the only place you're going to find these, I believe, is Toys R Us. I don't know, Myers might carry them too. I'm not entirely sure. But this is just an awesome 55 Chevy. I think it looks great from Johnny. The hood does open. I just don't think I'm going to spend time on it right now just because we got to keep moving along here, but really, really cool. This is one of those that's a Hot Rod Power Tour car, so this one is actually someone's car, this color scheme. This one is, you know, just a red version of it, but the real car is this color. Also, the real car is more of a gasser situation too, where the motor's sticking out and stuff, I believe, and it's got more of the 55 Chevy Bel Air gasser look to it, but they don't obviously have that casting, so they didn't retool it or anything, so this is an older Johnny Lightning casting. But anyway, either way, fantastic job. So pretty awesome to find that at my local Toys R Us. Shout out to you guys at my local Toys R Us. My local Toys R Us is awesome, by the way. The people that work there are fantastic. All right, so this Suresh picked up for me. Now, Jeremy, if you're watching, I know you picked up a Gremlin for me too. I don't know if you got me this color or if you got me the other color, but either way, Suresh did grab me this one. If you still have that for me, I will still take it from you, though, because I'm sure I will find somebody down the line that'll want it. But this thing is awesome. So this is limited 1 of 2000. This is the Classic Gold release. Again, probably the only place you're going to find these. Well, you might find them at Meijer. But Toys R Us, if you don't have Meijer, is who would have these. So hopefully your Toys R Us's in your area are not closing. I had to have this car. I think it's just really, really cool. It's a really neat casting from Johnny Lightning, and of course it's got the round 2 treatment, so it's got just super details all over the place, and just a really good looking little piece of die cast there. So really, really enjoy it. So thank you, Suresh, for picking me that one up, and thank you, Jeremy, for picking me up one too. I just haven't grabbed it from you yet. So there's that, and then we'll open up quickly these hammered Johnny Lightnings. This one's from Street Freaks, 2017, release 3. I'm just going to open up both of them really quick. This is the Blacked Out series, and then that's a Corvette, and this is the Plymouth GTX, which is in the same series. So nice of the toy manager there at Walmart to discount these, and that's really the only reason why I would have picked these ones up. Otherwise, I would have definitely left them behind. I've seen them a lot of times and did not pick them up, but I thought, you know, whatever, for $3.30 or whatever, $3.30, I'll pick them up and add them to my growing Johnny Lightning collection. So there is those two, and I'm just kind of scanning the table to make sure I didn't forget anything. So let's get to some Hot Wheels here. Let's start by freeing the piece on this Super Treasure Hunt 67 Chevy C10. So opening that guy up. Yes, eventually all my Supers will be loose. I still have a few carded yet I need to crack, but we'll trickle those into videos as they come. Yeah, very nice looking. This one eluded me. I opened a lot of cases that this was in. What case was this in for 2017? G case. Looked through a lot of shippers and stuff and never found one of these. So pretty cool that Suresh was able to hook me up with one. Here is, real quickly, the regular. So there's that guy, and then here is the standard one. Now, I don't know for sure, is it supposed to have both the same size wheels? Because it does, the standard one does not have the same size wheels. So I don't know if this one is supposed to have 2 large wheels or not. If someone knows, let me know if this is an error or if this is actually how all of them are. So it's the first time I've ever, you know, whatever. I wouldn't have realized it if I hadn't opened it up, but no, they are different size wheels, actually. Linked to the same diameter. One's just thicker than the other. So I guess that is how it's supposed to be. All right. Anyway, so there is that. We don't need to spend a ton of time on it, obviously, because you've probably seen this Super a lot of times since it's been out for pretty much a year now. So after that, let's follow it up by cracking this 67 Camaro. This thing is just awesome. When I saw that they were putting this out as a Super, I had to have one. But of course, I'm not going to pay eBay prices for it, but I did try to hunt it quite a bit and just was never able to pull one in the wild. My buddy Suresh, I think, ended up pulling like 5 of these things, and he gave me one on a hammered card, and that works for me because I'm opening everything. So really, really nice. Here is the regular. As you can tell, I'm an Auto World collector, and obviously I like anything that's like this color red, so this car looks great. Just looks great. So really happy to add that to my loose super collection, which is also growing quite a bit. So love it. Love having it. Thank you very much, Suresh. We'll definitely have to work something out for that. I just had to crack this right away. All right, so we're going to crack the Nissan Skyline last. So what we're going to do quick is we're going to go through these main lines as fast as I can. So here's this guy. Hot Wheels hardware. Volkswagen truck. Pretty sweet. Sticking with Volkswagen. Let's crack this guy. We're going to go through these real fast. So there is that Beetle. That Beetle's kind of wacky, but I do like it. So let's free the piece on the rest of this stuff here quick. Here's the Moon Eyes Camaro. Moon Eyes livery looks real cool. And that Camaro looks pretty cool too. Then we got the 2017 Ford GT. Dig that casting. So here it is in a traditional Ford color. Looks very, very nice like that. Valentine's 57 Chevy. And I was going to save this car and give it for my wife on Valentine's Day, but something told me she just really wouldn't care. So here is that. Real cool. 57 Chev. I love this casting. 2017 Pagani Huayra Roadster. There's that guy. Pretty sweet with a nice little subtle red stripe on the side. I think that looks great actually. With it's got like a clear red interior. Good looking car for sure. So good job Mattel on that one. Then we got the 63 Chevy 2. Open that guy up. There's that 63 Chevy 2. Looking good in green with a orange, red to orange flame. Or actually it's just red and yellow flame. Kind of makes it look orange. And so there is that guy. Carrying on, this is sweet, the 71 Porsche 911. So this is a new casting for 2018, and it looks pretty neat. It looks pretty cool. It's got some neat little lens details in there, right there. I think that would be like the indicators maybe, because the headlights are right there. I guess I'm not too familiar with how this car is. This is the taillights there. Definitely cool though. Definitely glad to add this and join it to my Porsche collection. It's Urban Outlaw, Magnus Walker, licensed vehicle, so that is pretty cool too. And then we got this guy, the Custom Ford Maverick. Open that guy up. This is also a new casting. Pretty neat. In your basic white. Nice detail on the back there. Good job on that. No headlight detail, that's okay. It's got side tampos, but that is really cool that's detailed back there. That makes it look really good. I don't know if I dig the gold wheels on this thing, though. I wish they would have put some different wheels on it. I think it would look a lot better than those gold wheels on that. All right, so then we got this guy, tuned Dodge Charger Daytona. There's that casting. Just a crazy looking tuned car. Pretty cool, though. And then, let's see here. This one's nice. This Custom 53 Chevy. This one's weird. It's got a clear hood. Plastic hood. So that's kind of an interesting thing. I don't think this is the only one of these I have in my collection. It's definitely not a new model. I think it's been around for quite a while, but nice color, though. Red and flames. Goes good with this Super. So that is pretty cool. And let's see here, we got two more, and then we're going to get to that Nissan. Oh, here's Nissan 180SX Type X. This one's kind of neat because of the wheels that are on it. And I don't know if they changed the base or not, but it makes it look lowered almost compared to the other ones. I didn't get any of the other ones out, but just those wheels on it make it look like it's lower. It sits lower. I think they're smaller than the original wheels that were on this casting. And again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they are. So this thing is very low. It almost scrapes the ground. So really cool in Advan livery. I love that livery. The black and red looks really, really great. So there is that. Definitely a favorite in the case. And then this one too, the 68 Mercury Cougar Champion DJK livery, and Champion spark plugs. And then there is that Mercury Cougar. Love this casting. Dig it a lot. Like how the plastic bits from the interior come out of the back. and make part of the front grille too. So I really like the way this casting's put together. I think it's really cool. I need the convention one of these. Someday I'll get it. But that would be cool to find that someday. All right, so there is that, and then we got these two. So let's go ahead and open these two up. The Nissan Skyline 2000 GTR. And here is the regular. Really good job on this car. Fantastic job on it, actually. Should we clear some of this stuff out of the background here? Don't want to damage anything, but so yeah, really good job on this car because they got some nice rear details. And are we focused here? There we go. Nothing on the front, of course, for detail-wise. Got the side tampos and then the details on the rear. And this one also has, yeah, indicators, too. Yep. And then this guy, Super. So, Todd picked this up at my local Toys R Us. Decided to RAOK it to me because it was a damaged card, and he knows I would free the piece on this car. So I went ahead and opened it here, and there she is. Really cool looking. Definitely going to probably be the Super of the year, just because it's JDM for one thing, and all you folks love your JDM cars. Again, I'm not a huge JDM guy. One thing that's interesting about this one, though, too, is it actually has a different colored plastic molding for the base. And they did that to match the color of the body, because this color is so much darker, and then that lip is part of the base, as well as the bumper area there. So if you see that, that's why they did that. Otherwise, it would be blue, and it would look kind of weird. So I don't know if they've done that in other Supers or not. It's just this is the first one I've ever noticed that was like that. The base was actually different. But man, really cool Super to have. Thank you so much, Todd, for just hooking me up with that. That was kind of great. I saw the notification come up on my phone while I was at work, and I didn't even get to look at the post or anything because I was at work and I was super busy. And I saw RAOK and something from Todd, and I knew he had found a Super because I knew he was going to Toys R Us that day. So I'm like, oh my goodness, he is hooking me up with one of these. Unbelievable. So thank you very, very much. So there's our 3 Supers here. Well, there's 2. Where's the third one? Here's the Chevy. So we got 2 Chevys and a Nissan. Definitely dig this Super. It's so awesome. Thanks, Suresh. And then this thing is just awesome. And this Chevy C10 is really cool too. All right, so that's going to be it for this video. Again, fantastic week. Feeling the love this week from I guess people that watch my channel and local buddies, and it's just been a really fantastic week. So thank you guys for all your generosity throughout the week, and we'll see you next week. Have a great one.